Hi, the LocDoc here. Let's talk about color in Sisterlocks or Brotherlocks. So, what I like to advise any client that is considering sister and or brother locks is if you're going to color your hair, it's best to do it prior to your establishment, especially if you want to go brighter, because you may have to bleach your hair. And if you understand the coloring process, you're depositing color into hair, and then after it's absorbed a certain amount of time, then you wash it through and it leaves a certain pigment for a certain amount of time on the lock or on the lock of hair. So with any type of lock, especially Sisterlocks, because of their size, once you lock the hair and then you go into deposit color, especially bleach or anything with like different types of dye, they are a little harsher than others. But when you do that, you run the risk of leaving those deposits trapped in the lock itself, and it will gradually over time make the locks feel brittle and most often break. I know for me personally, I don't, my hair is very dark, as you can see, and I wanted it lighter at my face. And so because I have very curly hair, as you can see, my hair kind of does what it wants to do. Sometimes I hate it and other times I love it. That's just the truth, but that's the story of Sisterlocks. But I wanted to have color. So what I did was I went ahead and bleached it and colored. I colored it first. The color wasn't bright enough and it kept fading. So I said, okay, we'll do some bleach and put it in. And even though I love the color that it is now, I sacrificed quite a bit of length to kind of like have this color. So I've cut and cut and cut, and I kind of on my end, because I was a consultant, I knew to expect that. But because I had those loose natural ends that are indicative of my texture of hair, I knew eventually I was going to cut those straggly loose open ends off, and I was going to continue to grow my hair after. So I kind of went in with my eyes wide open, but others don't necessarily know that information, and they get quite a bit of a surprise and can be heartbreaking depending on the extent of the damage. So I would definitely make sure that you get your hair colored prior to your establishment. I usually make my clients wait 8 to 12 weeks after their establishment to even discuss any type of coloring. I usually say absolute no with bleach, and if you do decide to do that, we notate it in your account that we had a discussion with you and the risks that could come along with it, and or the damage to your locks. But we will assist you as much as we can and answer your questions about coloring of your locks. If you are already sister locked and would like to color your hair, same thing applies. Usually if you're darker hair, you have to lighten the hair in order to get it deposit to make it lighter. There's ways that you can kind of work around it. You can kind of sometimes continually deposit a lighter color on to gradually lift the hair, and especially in the summer, the sun will dye the hair, and as you deposit a lighter color, it'll kind of show through. And that's pretty much what's happened with mine, because I haven't really dyed it much after that. So again, I just wanted to give you some tips and understanding of coloring of Sisterlocks. Again, if you have any questions that I did not answer, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Thanks.